gosh.
This is real. This is happening. You gotta prepare yourself because you will leave Korea with like a 5-step skin routine. Korea seems very sad to leave us. It is crying extensively.
Big time. I mean, Korea, pull it together.
Looks like we're gonna get the opportunity to try out one of the last transportation options here, which would be the Uber/taxi situation.
We made fun of it the entire time. We were like, why would anybody take a car here? It doesn't make any sense.
Now we're finding out. It looks like it's gonna be about maximum 5,000 won to take what would be a 15-minute walk. Not bad, but also not worth it in any other situation.
Yeah.
Bye. Much to the chagrin of our Uber driver, we did take the train here to ICN, which is a really easy and very cheap experience.
Yeah, it was just over an hour and it got us here right on time.
So if you're taking Vietnam Airways from ICN, the check-in counter is in Terminal 1. It's fine, they get you through pretty quick.
It's a good thing that we did a little research before coming here because we actually booked our Vietnam Airways flight through Delta and we booked it on points. So our Delta app was showing it as a Delta flight even though it's operated by Vietnam. And Delta is in Terminal 2, but Vietnam is in Terminal 1. So we weren't able to check in yesterday at all, and I'm very thankful for that because it told us that we had to go to Vietnam in Terminal 1.
So just be aware of that. If you're booking through Delta, still go to the Vietnam Airways. Check it, not Delta. Also, if you're flying to Vietnam, you have to print your visa. Not only get the e-visa, print it out and make it a print visa instead of an e-visa.
There are multiple sources online that say you can probably get in with a digital. The check-in counter needed it printed, and Vietnam themselves say they need it printed. So just don't listen to what anybody say. Maybe it was lucky, have it printed just in case.
This is a pro tip. The shuttle is on the other side of security.
Go through security, go through your immigration, and then you get to the shuttle. So just pick the shortest security line. That's what we did.
So someone told us 3. We looked and saw that the wait time was half. Just a little short walk away. Right on through.
We're going through. Also, fingerprinted on the way in, fingerprinted on the way out. Make sure you don't change those digits when you're in Korea.
Don't get any finger burns.
No.
Shuttle taken and the gate seen to confirm that it is real.
You have to. Show me someone who doesn't get to their gate the second they get to the airport and I'll show you a liar.
That's right. We have access to the lounge here through our priority pass. So we have the Chase Reserve travel card. And with that, you get the priority pass to lounges across the world. That's what they say. It has meant absolutely nothing to us, basically, for years. I think we used it once. Now, it seems to be coming in handy that we're like spending so much more time in airports. Like this one.
We stopped at a little pharmacy counter to get the world's smallest hand sanitizer. We got 2 of these and it cost us 14,000 won. Surprisingly, hand sanitizer is not something we've seen a lot of in South Korea, but we wanted to stock up before going to Vietnam because we heard that sanitizing your utensils is definitely a thing to do there. So wanted to enter the country with something.
A little disappointing is that it does seem to be these little white versions of it. It's the only ones that they had, so we don't have liquid for ourselves, but
no, it's spray.
It is spray.
Yeah, it's spray.
I can't even conceive of
spray.
That's wild. Vegan options in Korea continue to impress. From the HubSky lounge.
The lounge will stay lacking on vegan options, I tell you, but a little bit of Fruity Loops and soy milk.
Can't go wrong. 20B. Welcome. Made it through immigration. Got our bags. They took an extra long time. Getting a little bit, if everyone's ever been to the Caribbean, a little bit Caribbean vibes right now. This is happening.
We did so much to prepare for Vietnam, and let me just say I'm very thankful that we did.
So there'll be a lot more Vietnam stuff to come, so like this video, subscribe for more. But for now, just an overall review of the experience. It can be a little hectic landing in Vietnam.
Yeah.
It's a lot of action, especially if you're coming from a place like Korea, which is very like reserved and quiet. It's like, boom, you're out there.
You're in it.
It's the most humid day you've ever felt. There's people smoking cigarettes everywhere. Everyone's trying to talk to you. You're at an ATM. You're like, no one's ever talked to me at an ATM. This is crazy. So it can be a little much, but you know, you just gotta let it sink in and then, you know, get through it. But we got everything done and it was pretty seamless actually at the end of the day.
It really was. There's just a different energy here from South Korea, which we expected and knew fully, but it is totally different to just be here and experience it. And I feel like I have to enter a different part of my brain right now to be like, okay, I'm not in South Korea mode. I am now in Vietnam mode. And we have to go out and do that right away to get some water and bug spray and sunscreen and start our Vietnam adventures, which you'll see about.
And I'm hungry.
Oh yeah, we need to get food.
That's right.
Okay.
All right, see you guys.
Bye.